Got a couple of cool plays here. Fortified Specialist and Speed. I'm going to go for Fortified Specialist. I tried this game, but I'm absolute trash. That's part of the fun of games. I feel like we should all treasure our trash time in games. Eventually, all of you are going to get really skilled at the games you play, and you'll never recapture that youthful innocence of suckiness. So embrace it and love it while it's happening. Alright, let's do some deduction. He's got a slow-moving army of fangs and sledgehammers, so we're pretty happy to get Stormcallers. Stormcallers combine better with fangs than with crawlers, in my opinion. I can get crawlers later, but I think the best thing that I can get right now is also fangs. The reason is, now I also have a slow-moving army. This allows me to position at my tower line instead of at the baseline, and then I can respond accordingly to what happens next. So I am not going to go all the way behind my towers. I'm going to kind of stand in front. I understand sledgehammers are my tank. Arc lights are the wave clear. They have roughly the same movement speed, so they should roughly be at the same point, so that we can have a simultaneous arrival. Fangs are going to stand in front, so that they take the initial heat wherever he positions. So if he positions all the way out back, then Fangs should be here. But if he positions at the baseline, then Fangs should be here. So I'm gonna play like this, and that's it. So he did position somewhat to the back. He purchased double marksmen so that he could kill sledgehammers and arcs. Pretty smart decision. Our units are gonna roughly arrive at the same time, which is the dream. There's always a bit of RNG in how the game begins, because you don't know if they're going to position aggressively or defensively. But with his movement speed, I expected him to position towards the back. Definitely, he's going to win this round with the addition of the marksman. He started with chaff, and my army didn't start with chaff, so I had to add chaff, which means I couldn't add marksman. And then there's always a bit of RNG to how the positioning goes. Turns out my arc lights would get focused by his marksman. So we're going to lose an early round. It's okay. Maybe we get one marksman kill, but I don't think so, because we're going to lose our tower. Oh yeah, we get one marksman. No, we don't. Okay. So yeah, we take some damage. We go from 5100 to 4740. And now we can adapt to the situation. Also, he is a giant specialist. Giant units no longer consume supply when being unlocked, whereas we have a bit of extra HP. So we've got a couple of ways we can go. We can start adding our own marksmen, which actually have XP growth, which is quite nice. And this happens to be the best card for him. He's gonna take it. And all of these others are too late game. And I also don't like forts that much here yet. Vulcan is nice, but it's too early. So I'm also gonna get the smart marksman card. That means I wouldn't have crawlers. Crawlers are the best against marksmen. If I go for marksman now, I have no crawlers. I could also do double marksman and one more set of fangs. I kind of like that. I do want to start establishing these marksmen, so let's get another set of fangs. They're gonna do some tanking as well. They could be towards the side here, but I really would like to make sure that my arcs don't get targeted again. So let's do it like this. And then we want our marksman to hit his sledges, which is most likely going to happen if we position more towards the center. So I'm gonna do it like this. And do I want to get a free round advantage with a explosion? I think yes. And the reason is smart marksman. If we win this round a little better, we start getting more XP than him. So this missile is supposed to kill 2 sledgehammers and a group of fangs. Kills 1 sledge. So that helps a bit. If we win because of that 50 credit investment in this round, then we're going to accrue a little bit more XP on our marks than he is. Now he is level 2 already on this mark, and this mark is probably going to get level 2 depending on how things go. I'll be very pleased if he doesn't. He's level 1.8. Looks like he's gonna lose his mark and not obtain level 2. So that's nice. That's what our missile gain does. So now the question is, will we get level 2 on our marksman? And then that's the result of the missile. Yes, we did. Okay, so this is great. Can we get level 2 on our second marksman? Yes. Great. So that missile is so worth it. Right? Because we get 2 level ups and he doesn't get 1. That's fantastic. I never thought about it like this before, but I've been having a lot of clarity recently when playing Mechabellum. Suri says not to use deployables before round 4. I agree in general, but I am gonna experiment beyond the dogma of current knowledge so that I could learn things that other people don't even consider anymore. And I think I've given good reasoning for why I did what I did, and I like the result a lot. Alright, so now what do we get? Missile Strike is a deployable, but it's something that can be played over and over again. We don't have a lot of reason for redeployment. Sticky Oil Bomb is good, but it's only a 50 discount compared to what we can get here. Though we will have 2, which is nice. I think it's going to be Missile Strike. We can prevent his Marksman from reaching level 2 again. Now, he might do the same, which would mean that I would have to go for a barrier. But I don't think it's worth investing in a barrier. So it looks like he is going to go heavily into sledgehammers. I think he's going to upgrade them eventually. But I should go for 3 sets of crawlers now. You're always going to want to have some crawlers. I will place them towards the back so that their arrival synchronizes with the second phase of combat. And I start protecting against flanks. I can also let him know I'm loco and start flanking early, but I think it's too soon. So we'll put the second set of crawlers here. I'm expecting him to do a missile strike right here. However, I don't have money for barrier and I don't think it's worth investing. So we're just going to save this 50 this time and move on. There it is. There's the missile strike right here. It's a great missile. Our marksman will survive because he got leveled up. And his marksman didn't, and so he will continue not to be able to level up. Okay, it's got a lot of sledges. Crawlers are coming in, getting not a lot of good hits in on the fangs because sledges are there to protect them. But meanwhile, many of his units are not part of the main melee. And it looks like we will actually be able to win with these upgraded marksmen. We also got a couple of crawlers on this marksman, giving him some grief. And together with this one fang, he nearly died. Not quite, nearly. Yo, turn around, bro. Got a marksman shooting you. So he's gonna kill my tower, and then I will lose my marksman to that. Potentially. So we're gonna kill his tower soon. Oh, wow, this is great. Our marksman got level 3. This is so good, and then we killed the tower so we can clean up. Nice. It's going very, very well at this time. Rhino, Tarantula, Scorpion, and Melting Point. So Scorpions are fantastic against sledges. He also invested in his marksman with range upgrade, even though he only has 2. This is unwise. He's got 3 upgraded sledges, which have 7,000 health. Scorpion will do fantastic against them. I don't see a lot of reason to go melting yet, except for the point that they are freaking melting points, and they're always good. Scorpion looks great, and we get 2 squads, which is better than 1 level 2. We're going to keep investing in our marksman, upgrade whatever we can. The Scorpion's job will be to take down the sledgehammers. Probably the sledges on the flank. We could even go 4 sledges. Let's see, what was offered? It was Tarantulas, Melting Point, and I forgot what the other pick was. Scorpions have movement speed 7 as well. Their job is to take down the sledges on the flank. Level 5 Rhino. Okay, that's the biggest threat to us, actually. Those Scorpions can help a bit with that. Level 5 Rhino would probably get a win if he goes for it. I would like to make use of my Markman card a little bit more. Gets another 3 marks, so I can start leveling up those. And Marksman also end up helping out against Rhino if that ends up being his choice. So now we have those. This is great. We also have 100 gold left. I'm gonna attack upgrade. It's round 4. It's a bit early. Looks like he went for Scorpions as well.
But are you continuing Elden Ring DLC?
Not yet right now. Thank you so much for the sub. Maybe in a year. needed some different content, and I'm super hooked on these games. So he went for Scorpions as well. He invested in the range upgrade on the Scorpion. Again, 2 units, 1 upgrade. I feel like it's a mistake. It's costing him unit deployments. Range, of course, is very powerful. He's getting some nice shots in. And we finally close the gap with his marks. Get some good kills. He is going to win the round, though, despite investing in range. We did get the Scorpion kill, so he gets that. Now I have a good setup to get range because I have lots of Marksman. There's also the option to go Elite Fangs, which I think are not worth it. Amplifying Core could be pretty nice, but most of all I think I'm looking at the Top Supply Specialist. This is round 5. I invest in Top Supply now. It cost me 250, but I'll get 150 next round. So I'll be down 250 now, down 150 next round, 100 next round, and then I'll be 50 up in the 3rd round, which is round 7. So it is a very, very slow thing to get. It's a very slow burn advantage. But because I have 4.2k, I feel like I could. Now I just upgraded my Marksman range. And I think the amount of chaff that he has is relatively limited. So I'm just going to get more Marksmen. And I'm going to position them on the flank. So I kind of got this wide line. And can get some shots in on his sledges and Scorpions. Now I have 50 credits left. I have to decide if it's worth it. Next round I have to do more chaff again, by the way. Maybe Mustangs. I have to decide if it's worth it to go missile. And I think it is. After all, if we missile these fangs, we can get some quality shots in on higher value units. And we could missile like this, then they just die. But if we missile like this, there's the chance that we also get a Markman hit or a Sledgehammer hit. So he decided to upgrade and level up his units and just add more fangs. So let's see if we can get a Marksman hit. I think not quite. So we still just get the fang hit. It was actually worse because we wasted a couple of shots. But now our Marksmen are shooting sledges because the fangs died fast enough. It's also a little bit of a chaff clear problem. We don't clear the chaff there fast enough. Scorpion is not getting quality hits in. He's getting distracted by fangs. We need more chaff clear in general. I think Mustangs will be very nice. Now that we have many upgraded Marksmen with range, suddenly the tables have turned a lot. Compared to the previous round, where we lost, the upgrade on suddenly 7 Marksmen has a big impact. But we're noticing a problem where we're not clearing chaff fast enough. So that's something we can start dealing with. Typhoons could be the answer. Mechanical Rage Typhoons could be an option. Could go for homing missiles as well, though they have a counter of anti-missile. Could also get an Overlord, which feels very strong against him, as his anti-air is comprised of 2 Marksmen and a bunch of fangs. And then there's Sabertooth, who will be a very powerful tank in general, and he doesn't have fantastic single target damage compared to me. I'm gonna go for a Sabertooth to be a tank, so that Marksman can stand behind it. Marksmen are gonna keep getting upgraded. We are eventually geared towards elite Marksman tech, but we're not gonna do it just yet. Missile Strike is back. It does 3000 damage, which means I think we just use it to kill fangs. I was trying to use his Missile Strike. Use it to kill fangs to do as much damage on others as possible. We're going to put the Sabertooth on the other side to kind of also be a tank. We need to hurry up a bit. This is going to be a Mustang round where we get elite recruitment Mustangs. And then we're going to also get an armor upgrade. It's round 6. I like to try and get my upgrades. So the Mustangs can be a little bit to the back, but we do want them on time to kill some of the fangs. So not too far to the back. And that's it. I'm going to save the final 50. He's going to Missile Strike our left side Marksman, which will be a kill. And his fangs didn't die because he got portable shield. Ooh, that's going to make his fangs so tanky. I think we might lose this round because of it. Mustangs will help a lot to deal with that. But that's a great upgrade for him. His chaff is now very enduring. And I don't think we can get through that quickly enough. Very nice decision. We are getting some cool hits on with Marksman on some of his bigger units, but not enough. Yeah, this is going to be a wash. We should be able to take 1500 damage here at least. Should be able to make it sound like a good thing, but yeah. So now we need advanced fang clear. The obvious answer would be Vulcans. I go from 4k to 2k. Yeah, I took 2k damage. Stormcallers is also a very good answer here. Since he has a slow-moving, 100% ranged army, Stormcallers are actually bananas. Though they can be countered with the missile interceptors. We should be able to get one round out of it. Vulcans would be the other answer. We will get the junior manufacturing specialist. It's too expensive right now. Missile device specialist is not as good as it would be because he now has energy shields. Enhancement module. I could still do, but I think I'm gonna get the heavy armor on the Sabertooth. That gives him a lot of extra health. And we still want elite marksman, but I don't know if it's the right call now. First we're gonna get Stormcallers. We shouldn't need them to be upgraded. They can just be level 1. Let's get 3 sets of Stormcallers.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hi.
I don't understand anything what's going on in this game, but
That's fine.
Still chill content.
I'm glad to
What
hear
are
it.
your thoughts on Tempest Rising? Did you try it yet?
Yep, I played the campaign mission. It was fun. Could get the range upgrade as well. Smart marksman, range specialist. I think I'm just gonna get defense upgrade. And 1 missile here. Alright, he got shields. Let's see how the fire Stormcallers will perform. The shields will actually block a lot of it. The fangs are dying to it. Sabertooth is tanking a lot. Oh, the fire looks great against fangs. Nice suggestion, chat.
Thanks to you and your mods for keeping an untoxic community. It really does matter less than 3.
It does. Great mods in this channel. We might still lose actually, though. No, I think we're gonna win because we have more marksmen. He does have a very big scorpion. Thank you for the sub, Omonek. Actually, I think we lose. Yeah, we lost. Wow. Damn. So we're gonna take about 500, I guess. What's so special about his scorpion? Yeah, Stormcallers are shield counters, that's true. No. Elite Marksman is what I'm getting now. So there's the improved firepower control system. We also have underground threat and assault scorpion, tech specialist. Improved firepower control system is nice, but I don't really have one unit that I rally behind at the moment. So I don't really need that. I'm gonna go for the underground threat and slow down some of his army. Via the corner, I suppose. Get some upgrades. We're gonna get the range upgrade this turn as well. Elite marksman. So that's gonna be pretty nice. And maybe more chaff. Could honestly just be mustangs. We could get mustang range as well, which is usually quite good. Could even go for a Boro. Did he make any upgrades? No. Yeah, I like Mustangs quite a bit. They're gonna be level 1 this time. Could also get Mustang range with the rapid resupply, and I think it's worth it. Okay, Mustangs themselves are more chaff as well. What did he add? Mechanical rage sledgehammers. And the crawlers might actually bother his towers quite a bit. Alright, let's see. Let's see how the Stormcallers are gonna do this time. Got some fire coming. Honestly, if he's not taking the Stormcallers seriously, it might be nice to get even more Stormcallers. He does have a very nice line of marks as well. This time we have enough chaff and units to advance and clean up the rest. I feel like it was pretty tight though. Definitely not that clear of a win, but we should be able to do 2,000 damage or so. No, maybe not 2,000. Maybe 1,500. He's at 3.2. I guess 1.7. Wow. It was actually 1.7. So we're equalized. Any game could end the round now. Vulcans would be pretty good for either one of us. But there are many marksmans. There's also Wraith, but Wraiths will probably die to anyone's marksmans. Then there's the Overlord. One squad of level 3 Overlord. I think if I concentrate my forces on one side, I could punch a big breach. There's also the very stable and solid Tarantulas. We could get mines. Typhoons will clear mines quite fast. That might actually be quite good against me, by the way. I'm gonna go with the Overlord. We also definitely would want to get the range again, temporary range. We want to get the rapid resupply. Could get the Wasp upgrade and then 2 more Overlords. So now we're concentrating all our forces on one side. It should maybe be the side with the Sabertooth. So we're gonna get Overlords and Wasps here. Their movement speed is 10. Which is a little too fast. We should be a bit further back. Wasp versus Typhoons. It's okay. He has Marksmans as well. Missile Strike. I mean, Missile Strike ain't gonna do that much, but we'll just do it here. And then get a shield here as well. Alright, that's it. Good luck. He added a Vulcan with range. He is correct that range is very valuable. The Vulcans will do a lot. Let's see if he has enough for Overlords. You see, even though he has Typhoons, Wasps still survive and take shots from Marksmans. I think we might lose this one. I'm scared about him advancing here on the left. That Vulcan is looking pretty scary. So the 3 Overlords we have, one died. Still have 2 Overlords. We really made this decision to push one side and neglect the other a bit more. Nonetheless, the Vulcan died. Looks like he did get boated. That boat is worth 600 points, I think. So perhaps he's dead. I think he's either dead or not dead by a very small margin. Oh, it's only worth 400, not 600. Oh my god, if it was actually 600, he'd be dead. It's just 400, okay. I thought because it's upgraded, but... Alright, 200. All giants are 400. I thought when they get upgraded they do more, but I guess I'm wrong. Improved firepower control system. Upgrades don't count. Oh, okay. Electromagnetic impact. Disable shields. Disable tech. Very strong. Gonna get the electromagnetic impact. Focus it on this side. Make sure to hit the Vulcan. Be mindful he can do the same thing. Upgrade those marquees more. Definitely get the temporary range upgrade again. Okay. Do we do some distraction? I feel like at this point distraction would be fairly powerful with flank. It has not really been respected or done that much all around. Does he have any missiles? Did we borrow? We didn't borrow yet. Can I get attack upgrade because I'm running out of time? Alright, that's it. I kind of didn't want to do didn't do everything I wanted to do. He did not go for the electromagnetic impact. Interesting. Got the EMP hit, so that Vulcan has no range. 1/4 of his forces got distracted by the crawlers, so that feels pretty valuable. Overlords are able to get some good hits in on this Vulcan, which is exposed. That means our Mustangs might not die. Our Stormcallers are continuing to get good hits in and burn many things. The Marksman with the Elite upgrade are fantastic. We did lose our Overlord. This match is not over yet. Can't tell who's gonna win yet. We do have a bunch of barriers. He doesn't have assault. He doesn't. Oh, he does have Elite Marksman upgrade as well. I think we won. It's very, very close, but I think we won. Yes. Nice. Oh. Minus 400. Very small margin. Victory. The right crawler flank got the Overlords killed, it looks like. Really? Stormcallers have been wrecking it. Yeah, those 3 Stormcallers got way more value than should have been. What he should have done is place some missile interceptors to interrupt those rockets. And then it would have been really tough. A War Factory with missile interceptor last round could have been a good Hail Mary. True. Okay, let's see. We got Elite Spec, Quick Supply, Supply, and Rhino. For the starting units, I like Marksman Tarantula the most. Quick Supply the second most. Supply the third. I like all of them. I like all of these options. I'm just gonna random. They're all really fun. Supply spec. Stormcaller Fang. Okay. I hate steel balls. You have to play them very aggressively. So we got the supply specialist. He is giant specialist. Stormcallers, very good into Sledge's Marksman. Fangs are also their best backup buddy against this team. Like this quite a bit. We're gonna position our storms vertically. If I'm him, I might position relatively aggressively. So I'm gonna put my storms just farther back. If I think he's gonna position defensively, I could put storms like this.
Hey,
but I think they should be like this. Yo, what's up, Nathanus? Thanks for the 53 months of support. Crawlers are the most multitudinous unit to distract marksmen. So it's almost a must to add crawlers. Don't want the crawlers to get too ahead of themselves, so I'm not going to do the usual tower touching. If they kind of converge to the center, they'll still get split by the tower if you put it diagonal behind. Storms and Fangs are the same movement speed, so Fangs must stand in front of Storms. And preferably more than a little bit. So this looks pretty good to me. He did position defensively as I thought he would. No, as I didn't think he would. I thought he was going to position aggressively. Looks like the synchronization of our arrival is actually quite perfect. Because by the time the armies clash, the storms are able to take aim on units that will not move much anymore. So we got good positioning. Can't tell who's going to win. It might be him. We might just not have enough chaff left. The left side of his is going to start moving soon again. Though we did get a couple of good Stormcaller hits. Maybe we do actually get the W. It depends. He has to stop moving. Yeah. Well, actually, one Stormcaller left. Nah, man. Come on. Oh! Yeah! It's good. It's a good start. 50 damage, you know. It's the little things. The little things. Heavy armor, missile strike, haste module. We're gonna get the missile strike. I love that in the beginning. This looks like it will hit his crawlers, his marksmen, and his sledgehammers. At least some of his crawlers. I think it can be slightly higher up, actually. Yeah. He might do the same to us on the Stormcaller stack, but nonetheless, I may not want to use a shield generator. I currently still feel like there's good value to get another stack of storms. Just be a total pain in the behind, you know? And then I would say more crawlers. With a mass recruitment second crawler stack. We're going to put these further back so that they're the second line of defenses. And we're also preparing ourselves for future flank protection. Crawler here is pretty much an accepted meta move to not get flanked without reaction time. Either you kill their crawlers or their fangs, or if it's bigger, then at least you delay them more. I'm pretty satisfied with this. He did not go for the missile strike. It's a pretty nice hit. So more Stormcallers. You love to see it. People hate playing against storms. I might feel incentive. I usually try to get one attacker armor upgrades in the first 4 rounds, which is earlier than most people do it. And then I like to get another attacker armor upgrade by round 7. So I currently see some incentive to upgrade attack early. Since we're getting so many free hits in with storms, and it's just going to wreck him even more. This was a great round. Of course, the round was better since our missile strike landed, but we're pushing significant damage and garnering experience. He actually decided to pick up the heavy armor. I respect that. That's a better long-term pick. He can now put that on a melting point, but melting isn't that good right now. I think he's going to get a Scorpion and put the heavy armor on it. That would be the best heavy armor synergy, but the better pick for him is Fire Badges or Arclight, I think. So we'll see what... So what am I getting? He's got a bunch of crawlers, marks, and sledges. So I would rather not have one unit, which can die to marks. I would rather have more. 3 squads of rank 1 Fire Badger. I think that's the nice level of split. I shouldn't need Scorpion for sledges since I already have Stormcallers. It's either Arclight or Fire Badger for me. I could get an early Melter to start getting experience, but I think that's a little greedy. Fire Badgers are movement speed 10. Should I go horizontal? I think yes. We're gonna get 1 attack upgrade now. And then we're gonna get more crawlers. I see no reason to skimp on crawlers yet. We also got another group of fangs, which will be a late chaff arrival. He's probably gonna save the heavy armor for a heavy unit. He might actually go for like a Vulcan or a Fortress now. Yeah, there it is. Vulcans, and none of them has heavy armor. Wait. Did he forget to put it? So I got the small Fire Badgers. He's got the big Vulcan. Alright. Luckily, Stormcallers are quite good against Vulcans. Of course, by that time, much of my chaff will be dead. Look at that monster. Absolute unit. Good thing that Fire Badgers have a decent level of tankiness, so they are kind of like pseudo chaff. Might be a massive cope because I'm getting smashed here. Let's speed this up. I don't want to see the rest. Although, actually, wait, we won. Why did we speed this up? This is wonderful, delectable suffering. We won again. Nice. Winning against this Vulcan tech switch. Very nice. Okay, it's round 4. We're going to get the attack upgrade most likely now. We also have Absorption Module, which doesn't do a lot at the moment. Whereas Photon Emission is pretty damn good. Though it doesn't really help save our chaff. It could be nice on medium units. Photon Emission. Let's get it. Upgrade my Stormcallers. Photon Emission is pretty big. We could concentrate some units there as well. He went for a field recovery and he still has his heavy armor. Interesting. So what do we get? How do we deal with this unit? Honestly, we could just get more Stormcallers. Could also get Marksman. Could even get Phoenixes. Does he shoot up? Well, he's got 4 marks. Do I like Phoenixes? could get 2 sets of Phoenix. I like it. We'll concentrate on one side rather than dealing with both sides equally. This way we can get a photon emission on some units. And we're gonna get our armor upgrade. Oh wait, I already got my attack upgrade. Oh, is there any point getting armor upgrade? I'll just do it. I am in love with unit upgrades. Maybe a bit too much, but it's still part of a long-running experiment. So, mobile beacon to distract my stormcallers. This is very smart. We're gonna get many missed shots now. These Phoenixes look very far ahead, but they almost got hits on his Vulcan. He went to get a 3rd Vulcan as well, and he upgraded Scorching Fire. More damage. That's gonna help them kill Fire Badgers much more quickly. He did a great job distracting me, and my Phoenixes died to Marks on the left. I think he should win this round. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he doesn't win this round. Though we'll still get some cool kills, right? Still get some cool kills. Stormcallers continue to be a nuisance, a menace. Actually, as I say that, do we actually lose? Oh my god. That's after getting attack and armor upgrade. We were so greedy and we still end up getting another win, doing another huge 50 damage. So I like deployment specialist here. We can deploy more units. We also have a missile strike again, 3,000 damage. Which, you know, could take out this guy, though we could just use a normal missile on this guy, right? And then we could do this. Just a bit of damage. He has a absorption module, so he must be dealt with. Last round proved a need for range on Phoenixes if I'm gonna play them. And because I have deployment specialist, I can save the 50 that's required to be allowed to deploy a 3rd unit. So we need to concentrate most Phoenixes here on the left side so that we can kill the absorption Vulcan quickly enough. And that's all the money we got, right? So let's just end and watch the rest of his deployment. He got himself range on Marks and double shot. Missile killed some, but not all of the crawlers, which is cringe. Our Phoenixes now take aim on his Vulcans, but we have a chaff problem. His Marks got a hit on one of my Phoenixes, so we need to get some sideways chaff. I believe this is kind of a problem, this absorption module thing. Ah, nice. We killed them. We broke through. So that was really key. This guy is tanky AF because of the armor. But now that we broke through the 2 that heal themselves with the absorption as well as the nano repair, the rest is much easier now. Pretty cool. Able to get another W. Stormcallers continue to be annoying for him, and I think he cannot ignore it any longer. He's gonna have to deal with the Stormcallers via missile interceptors. This might be a round where he tries to get War Factory, borrow money, and put anti-missile on it. So where do we go from here? I think it's gonna be potentially melting point with ranged. That feels valid, because also he might go War Factory. We are going to get that range immediately. Put it kind of in position to deal with the outer 2 Vulcans. I feel like it's a little risky to upgrade my Stormcallers now, not knowing if they're going to get countered. And we also still want to get some extra chaff this round, because eventually we are losing our units. And I feel like Mustangs are decent chaff against Vulcans, since they kind of stay at range. And get some Mustangs in. Don't have money to deal with these crawlers. I could actually put one group of Mustangs to start dealing with the crawlers. I don't know if that's cringe or smart. Could be a little bit cringe. What does chaff mean? Chaff is the... yeah, that's probably cringe. Chaff is the weak units that are meant to die but distract, so that the big attacks that people do not land on you. Cannon fodder, meat shield, chaff. Oh, he's gonna oil me up. Alright, sick. Wants to Vulcan set that on fire, we're gonna lose everything standing inside of it. This is gonna be extremely painful. This is gonna be a huge round loss. Look at this. I can't watch this. I'm sorry, Arthas, I can't watch you do this. Yeah, so now we're gonna lose so hard and take 2,000 damage for sure. Although our melters are killing the Vulcans, which is nice. That might give them level ups and a bit of HP. He does have 4 missile interceptors as well to deal with the storms. Nonetheless, his victory isn't as large as I thought it would be. That must be disappointing for him, that during such an investment round, he only gets what? I was 4.3. He only gets 650 damage. So we could get a nano repair kit on melters. There's also lightning storm, slow enemy units, and deal damage. That might get us around. Maybe better than nano repair kit. It's very expensive though. Now let's get nano repair kit. I think it's a little bit expensive. He has many missile interceptors, which means that we were correct not to upgrade our Stormcallers. Electromagnetic shot. Let's see, his marksmen have more range than our phoenixes right now. Cockpit reassembly. That could be cute. Could I double down on that? I should be aware of a magnetic storm too. Could get another melter for the middle Vulcan. Could get range for Mustangs, but I think more units could be better. More Phoenixes. Let's get temporary range upgrade and another 2 sets of Phoenixes. Here we go. He went for triple shield. He also expected the electromagnetic storm potentially. These Phoenixes feel very far forward. These are poorly placed. Just have to put some chaff here. Our Mustangs are nice chaff, but they're too much on the center line. I'm not a big fan of how the chaff war is going. Definitely think I made some tactical errors meeting marksmen with phoenixes. And I don't have an answer for the Vulcans. And now for the marksman because of it. He has 4 Vulcans, there is no chaff war. Yep. It's just a chaff slaughter. I don't think Fang's shield matters all that much when he has Vulcans, does it? This might be the final round. It'd be funny if we stole his Vox, yeah. We should also concentrate our attack on one side. Lightning Storm, Orbital Javelin, 70k. Could deal with 1 Vulcan. Lightning Storm. Mobilize Battleship. Yeah, we could oil himself. That's actually the key. Let's put a Javelin here. Photon emission here. We're gonna oil him. Like this. And then we'll make sure that he procs it like this. Don't have long left.
God's friend.
Okay. He has been fired up himself, so his chaff won't make it through. I think we're also immune to electrostatic, right? Our chaff is still getting completely slaughtered, which is a pity. Wait, does he have electromech... Why was our melter so slow? I guess the ability. Lost the tower. I think we lose this round again. Tough. So many marksmen. It's marksman supremacy compared to Overlord. Wasp. Immediately obtain 2 squads of wasps. I guess he really doesn't have a lot of anti-air. Alright, wasp time. Let's see how many wasps we can get. With shield? Yeah, with shield. Do I upgrade them to level 2? Right now I could get 4 wasps, 200 gold. I guess we do. Get range on wasp? I can't, unless I sell something. Range on wasp is 500. I would need to sell something worth 400. Sell storms? It's not enough. I need to sell something worth 400. There's nothing except a melter. Mass missiles? Oh, my missile of course doesn't do anything. Let's see what wasps can do. Wow, you have so many Vulcans. We really need to get those Vulcans down with melters. Because the wasps are wasting a lot of time on it. Okay, they're breaking through, they're breaking through. Maybe we need one more melter and more wasps and wasp upgrades. Are we finally breaking through? If we do, we also kill every single missile interceptor, which is fantastic. Wait, is he dead? Oh my god, is he actually dead? 2.4? I don't think so. I think he's gonna be 100 life just to spite me. Oh, he's dead! The wasps! Oh, we beat 1763 MMR. GG. Wow. Wow. Damn. When you put your crawlers back on the far left, right bottom, try to leave 3 blocks of space between edge and crawler. So if you ever get flanked with fire badgers, you can put a rhino into space to tank them, and crawlers and your other chaff, which it pulls, will be safe. I think there's downsides to that as well. Wow. I don't know what other unit could have done this. I made many tactical mistakes this game. Like trying to challenge Marksman with Phoenixes without ground specialization. Which means I don't ever have enough range compared to him. And then I could not deal with the Vulcans for too long. Phoenixes were my idea to deal with Vulcans. Because in my mind, Phoenixes do more damage than Marks. But it's not really true, is it? Or is it? Phoenix is 7.5k. Maybe a little bit more. His board only had that one weakness of not being able to deal with air swarms, so he lost. Yeah.